All right, in today's explainer, we are diving into a problem that, let's be honest, drives us all crazy at work. I'm talking about the total chaos of having way too many apps. We're going to check out a platform called WorkFlowSpace that says it has the solution. So let's see what it's all about. So does this sound familiar? You sit down to work and bam, before you even know it, you've got like a dozen tabs open. You've got your email, your chat, your docs, project boards, calendars. It's just this digital maze, right? And this isn't just about feeling disorganized. It's a real wall that stops you from actually getting stuff done. And that wall? It has a real cost. And it is staggering. Get this, the average worker loses around 200 hours every single year just from jumping between apps. I mean, think about that. That's 5 whole work weeks. Poof, gone, just clicking around. Oh, but it gets worse. All that constant context switching, that mental gear shifting, it causes a direct 9% drop in your overall productivity. See, every time you switch apps, you're not just losing seconds, you're losing your focus, you're losing momentum. Now, zoom out to the team level, and the picture gets even crazier. Modern teams waste almost a third of their time, we're talking up to 30%, not on their actual work, but on just managing all the different tools they're supposed to be using to do their work. Wild, right? So let's just call it what it is. This is the chaos of modern work. And you know what? It's not your fault. It's not a personal failing. It's a systemic problem baked right into how we work today. It's like this constant digital friction that's slowing everybody down. And trust me, the cost is way more than just lost time. Think about it. When all your info is spread out, knowledge just disappears. You can't find that one critical file, and suddenly projects are delayed. And what about new people joining the team? Forget about it. Trying to learn a dozen different systems, it makes getting them up to speed almost impossible. So, what's the solution to all this madness? Well, this is where WorkFlowSpace enters the picture. It's built from scratch to be a single, unified AI ecosystem, with the whole point being to get rid of that friction completely. So what is it really? At its heart, WorkFlowSpace is a productivity system. It plugs right into the tools you're probably already using, like Google Workspace, and then puts a super smart multi-agent AI right on top. And multi-agent just means it's a whole team of specialized AIs, not just a single one. The goal? Super simple, to end the endless app switching for good. Okay, but how does it actually work? Well, the real magic here is under the hood. It's not just one AI doing everything. It's a whole team of AI agents working together inside what they call the intelligent core. And here's how that AI team gets its orders. Let's say you make a request. An intelligent router immediately analyzes it, figures out what you're trying to do, and then automatically picks the perfect AI model for that specific job. So what does that look like in practice? Well, if you ask for help debugging some code, it sends that task to a technical AI. But if you're trying to brainstorm ideas for a blog post, it routes that to a more creative AI. See, it's all about using the right tool for the right job, automatically, every single time. But it's way more than just simple routing. These AI agents can actually collaborate with each other. They can work one after another or all at once on really complex tasks. There's even a strategy agent that acts like a project manager, coordinating all the others. And on top of all that, it's constantly optimizing for cost in the background, choosing cheaper AI models for the simpler stuff. And that strategy agent I just mentioned, it does something else that's pretty incredible. It basically acts as your personal onboarding coach. It guides new users through this clear path, from just discovering the tool all the way to mastering it. It actually understands your progress and suggests what to do next. The claim here is that it cuts onboarding time from weeks down to just a few days. That's a huge deal. Okay, so that's the powerful AI brain behind it all. But what does that actually mean for you, day to day? Well, it means your entire workspace finally becomes unified. All your tools, all your stuff, integrated into one single seamless place. And a huge piece of that puzzle is the super deep integration with Google Workspace. Your calendar? Always in sync both ways. You can manage your Gmail and all your Google Drive files right from inside the app. It supports Meet, Chat, Tasks, the whole shebang. And it's all authenticated securely with your Google account, so you don't have to abandon the tools you already know and love. Hey, remember that problem we talked about, losing important info? Well, WorkFlowSpace tackles that with something they call knowledge intelligence. It uses semantic search, which is just a fancy way of saying it understands the meaning of your questions, not just keywords. It basically turns all of your company docs into one giant brain you can talk to. You can just ask a question in plain English, and the AI will find the answer and even show you exactly where it found it. And it's not just about finding stuff. You also get powerful project management tools built right in. Your team can see the whole workflow on Kanban boards, you can link tasks together to see what's holding things up, and you can track the big picture with clear project milestones. They've also completely rethought the calendar to help you protect your focus time. There's a deep work mode you can flip on that automatically blocks out time for you. The system can even enforce rules like, hey, you need to give 24 hours notice for a new meeting. And get this, it even schedules buffer time between your meetings so you're not constantly rushing from one video call to the next. So all these features sound pretty great, right? But what's the real world impact? Let's talk about how all this clever tech actually translates into results when it comes to things like security, accessibility, and just growing your business. First off, security and accessibility aren't afterthoughts here. They're built into the very core of the platform. For security, you've got serious stuff like 5-tier access control and full data encryption. And for accessibility, it's fully compliant with modern standards and even has this really unique feature called the restoration room. It's a dedicated space designed to help you take scheduled mental breaks to avoid burnout. I love that. Now, let's talk pricing. It's set up to scale right along with your team. They have a really generous free tier for individuals just getting started. Then you've got the paid plans, Novice, Pro, and Enterprise, which add more storage, more AI credits, and advanced features like unlimited knowledge bases. It seems like there's clear value at every step of the way.
And just so we're clear, this is not some tiny niche market. The entire workspace management industry is projected to be worth over $94 billion by 2035. That's just a massive, growing demand for solutions that fix the exact problems of digital friction that we've been talking about this whole time.
And the potential audience? It's just enormous. By tying in so deeply with Google, WorkFlowSpace is tapping into a market of 3 billion people worldwide who are already using Google Workspace every day. So let's bring it all back to where we started. Remember that number, 200 hours? The 200 hours you lose every year just switching between apps? The real question to leave you with is this: what could you and your team actually achieve if you got all of that time back? That right there is the core promise of a truly unified workspace.